still have at least one of the iron shells going.
Yeah.
And right now, even see Bignum is running out of mana. That's his last clarity being popped, so that's also a thing. Arxie, of course, same story, no
Mid
soul
lane,
just yet.
coming
Okay.
in.
Yeah, this is stun, a lot of damage being done. Sitting in the acid spray, taking away more of the armor. Another fairy fire helping out Afoninje, but now Yapso level 2 has the sprint and another punch for the first blood.
Casual first blood on the Slaughter.
Yeah.
Like they didn't expect this movement or this. Oh, quite in the mid lane. Gotta be careful. But yeah, it seems to me like they didn't expect this rotation from Yapsor because the way they planted a ward to the bottom rune makes me wonder if they. Warlock just with the rotation finds a kill on the disruptor. Alright. But yeah, it makes me wonder if they. To me, it was obvious that there was going to be a Dark Seer in Slaughter lane. Maybe they sort of misjudged this whole scenario, or maybe they're just afraid of disruptor movement, but they need some more vision on the top lane, that's for sure.
Bignum, Yapso now showing himself, gets a crush only on one. Follow-up silence of Chappie gives Bignum a little bit more space. Yapso with an iron shell on top of him, plus the sprint and the surge. Another stun, another kill. Eventually in Chappie, well, he's out of it. There's not enough mana left. Yeah.
I will say some of these are neutral creeps, so it's not as great as, say, the Darkseer right now, but still.
But he's also getting levels, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing about the Disruptor solo lane support. He's okay at zoning out with just Thunderstrike, but Puck doesn't necessarily care about that, especially with the Warlock still being there. Top lane though, okay. This is Chappie is the target, as Bignum was just a little bit too far away. Yapsor almost dies, and he will to the tower shot, despite the heal starting to come through. It's a bit of a trade, but losing a drow like that, especially after him, not straight too far away.
Afoninje, that ward gave him the vision of the Slaughter as well. And obviously, when you don't see the Slaughter up top and you don't see him bottom, where is he gonna be? Very likely he's just sitting in the mid lane.
Afoninje knows. Yeah. He's not going too far forward at all.
Oh,
now Yapsor, okay. Almost.
He was just baiting it out. He knew that there was no way he could kill him from there. Bottom lane though, looks like, yep, they find the Morana and not gonna go for the Disruptor.
Pretty quick kill as well. The Moonlight Shadow could have worked out, but good read there from PR. Not falling for that.
And another bouncy rune for Afoninje.
Of course.
All top lane, Trixi. Gotta be careful, but man, he's gonna escape. Actually, ooh, if he had been in the range of Purifying Flames, that might have been a kill. Yapso though is gonna go in.
Turnaround Bignum has another Fortune's End in a couple of seconds, and Cheshire Cat making his way in here. Yapso just tipping out now, and his End of Burst there is. Purifying Flames as well as a Silence do finish up the fish, so good rotation there. Wouldn't be too surprised to see them keep out the pressure though. Trixi not in a position to contest it all too much. 500 health points. And yeah, actually gonna go for the kill. He has Silence, a little bit of extra nukes. Cheshire Cat makes a way through. Yapsor gets the crush, but doesn't really have the damage to follow it up with anything. With gold, so you think that PR should actually top lane, yeah. Chappie might be glimpsed back in a second. If they can get in range, there it is. Into the Stag Storm, he's absolutely dead. Even the wall being committed. And Cheshire Cat, well, he still has an orb, so he should be fine.
Warlock ultimate.
They do indeed, if they want to turn us around here. Cheshire Cat's sticking there, but there is a drop being dropped. Cheshire Cat barely surviving because of it. Unless Yapso can finish him off, he's sprinting next to him. Call committed as well. Now the sentry being dropped, Yapso will give his life. A little bit too greedy there, a little bit too bloodthirsty on Cheshire Cat.
Well, they're actually going to top. Alright.
Yeah.
Looking to defend the tower of this.
I guess I realize it's probably everyone there, and they're absolutely right. There's no one in the jungle. So Chappie can just take this tower for free. Top lane will not be traded away if they can get a good engagement here and escape. And none the wiser. Cheshire Cat ready to blink in, showing that what's happening. Only gets the silence on the Syndrome for a little bit. Now glimpsed back. A lot of bursts being done though. And now Wall being dropped. A little bit of a disconcerted effort. Trixi caught on the side under the sentry, so nothing he can do either. Arrow's the only one who...
Even worse time, right?
Oh yeah.
He has nothing, basically.
It's a bit of an issue here, but on the flip side, Yapsor, his blink tag is about to tick in, and he gets it now, but just at the same time, Cheshire Cat initiates and brings him down with the help of Afoninje, so they pounce, they get a kill, and they get some damage up on the tier 2. It's the call out, or gets a jump out, I should say. Afoninje comes back, another glimpse here onto Chappie. But Bignum doing a really great job just keeping them safe. And Afoninje is throwing down another ult just for the slow. qojqva doesn't care thanks to the surge, but PR already too far away. But or are they? Chappie sitting aside here will reveal himself and doing a good amount of damage and running interference. Now giving them an opening to return into this fight. qojqva doesn't have his ultimate for another second. He almost does, and he will to the fatal ball. Trixi in the middle of that as well. They will finish up Chappie thanks to the vault. Another triple crusher from YapzOr. But this time around, without the Alk, no follow-up. And Era, well, he's underfarmed, cannot provide it, can be happy if he survives this one. And Cheshire with another blink, there it is, he goes in and hits the racks, I guess. Arrow to the face, almost dies to it, and now he has to jump under the tower. Not gonna work, but Era, well, made sure that he stuck around long enough for Oracle to finish him up. And the racks still taking damage, forced out the buyback on the Alchemist, and this will be the escape for PR, or maybe not. You cannot run away from a disruptor, at least not without giving up something.
Oracle actually had an unstoppable streak. Without any Hurricane Pikes, it's difficult to chase a Slaughter.
Smoke Syndrome will pop that immediately, and Metz will die here, drops a Static Storm, and Puckins out of it. Glimpse back, and the one last right click from J4 is enough. Tank successfully ganked though.
Yeah.
No, Gang successfully tanked the other way around. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The escape tank has been successfully ganked.
Yes.
Nah, yeah, if you're escape, you definitely want Syndrome to tank all those ganks. Speaking of which, though, mid lane.
Oh, the arrow lands after that setup. Izzy, though, it's gonna take him quite a while at the very least. And now pops a BKB, trying to turn us around. That's only a single ulti. That was a death ulti you had YapzOr, took a lot of damage from it nonetheless. Cheshire Cat with the immediate return. I think they're gonna be happy about that anyway. After all, that's still the highest farming hero in this
as well. They are getting scattered out by the sword, which is very nice.
Seems tired of PR in this area though.
Can they jump the Slaughter? That's
the
scan.
Question. They saw YapzOr there with the scan. Can they close the distance though? And now, okay. Oh, there it is! Followed there from qojqva is there! Silence comes out from Chappie making his return. Now the Metzal will perch it off.
Armor. There's a lot of armor reduction from the SF.
This could be big here. They're going for Roche. 4 in the pit here. YapzOr ready to blink in with a crush. He'll only get 1. Now the Stagger Storm gonna zone him out here. False promise on the Warlock is Bignum. Well, he's gonna fall to this first one and that. But now there's the Roar coming out. Thanks to the false promise, making sure that he survives. Chappie in the midst of that, fighting up against Syndrome. 2 for 2 trades so far as qojqva walks out of it. And illusion finish of Chappie. Now Cheshire Cat's gonna have to dodge that. He will, but can he dodge a Radiance Burn? Not really. qojqva with the double kill on a dominating spree. Meanwhile in the back they also find Shadow Fiend. Era doing a decent amount of work here with the Amplify. So well. And now YapzOr ready to finish it off himself. That's the Aegis down. Buying enough time, and now it's gonna come right back into a friendly stun from your neighborhood Alchemist. Him and YapzOr turning that into a 6-man wipe.
That was so well played from Escape. They trapped in the Drow Ranger in the pit, made sure that she was basically useless. The Warlock was stuck in the silence as well, so yeah. Bignum. Alright. The Warlock was stuck in the silence as well, so it was a very late golem drop, and by the time he dropped the golem, it was basically useless.
Oh, Bignum was dead again. What did you do? Yeah, the golem being that late. Damage was already been done, so it was a well-placed Static Storm. Even though they didn't get too many in the crush, it just made sure that PR were essentially stuck in the pit.
qojqva? Can they really kill him?
I don't think so, no.
Everybody's still around.
Just gonna turn us around here. Chappie in the middle of all of that. What was he doing? And glimpse back into Static Storm. They're gonna find a Warlock here. Vacuum as well. Yeah. That silence not going to change it.
Probably going to be a buyback from the Drow Ranger because they're going to start sieging the space and they need the Drow Ranger to find somebody.
Shadow Low from Era. They have Dust and Sentries coming through, but it's too late. We're taking it out immediately. And now there's a glimpse back into the Static Storm. That's an easy pickup on the puck. Well, and also Afoninje in the back. Alright, Bignum. Oh no, Alchemist. Just doing that and now running down Chappie. Does not have another Gust here, but it does have BKB to at least prevent that stun from coming through. Nice little rock to be dropped, but just still being run over. Era, well, he will end up falling. Honestly, pretty much, but that's another buyback force out. Triple kill for qojqva.
There's going to be Static Storm, Kinetic Field, Glimpses. It's difficult.
Pretty much. And now there it is. Vacuum
Oh, wow.
crush into 3! And this is a dead bunch of heroes. Afoninje gets the BKB off. So he'll momentarily stay alive now with the false props on top as well. But Big Num, well, is going to pay for that, maybe?
Oh,
It is quite. Yep, so with them.
I think if you're PR, you gotta feel so bad. What do you even do against this?
You don't, right? It comes back to the fact that they have
Oh,
not
there's
been.
a
Oh, there it
glimpse.
is. BKB'd off.
Saw the BKB.
Pretty much a wasted static on vacuum. Back into it. Never mind. Big Num into crush on 3 on top of the wall, and then called it right then and there. They're all gonna die. And they disconnect right away, so they're fed up with this game.
You gotta feel bad for PR, but at the same time, Escape played it very well.
Yeah.
They bought themselves.